The guy who stole my diary just died. My thoughts are with his family. Hello guys, welcome and welcome back to this amazing channel. My name is Dikilu. If you haven't subscribed to this amazing channel, please subscribe, turn on the notification button so you'll be the first person to get notified each time I post a new video. And today you have to stay up to the end because this video is going to be very interesting. Skiza story. My enemies Kina Ivy and Nicole are probably wondering why I decided to put on a red dress today. Red is my favorite color. I don't say them red flags. So guys, on today's episode, it's a very disturbing topic for me to talk about, but I have to. I recently read a very sad story and I won't lie, I was so hurt. I was very disturbed. So this girl's mom is an essential service provider. That should tell you that she's not home most of the time, and it's during the COVID time. The hospitals are crowded, so these people need to be at the hospital most of the time. She only comes home for some few hours and then goes back to work. So msichana amebaki nyumbani na baba yake, and something happened. Msichana ameenda kuserve baba yake food and the dad spanks her, so she assumes maybe it was a mistake. You know, this is something you're not expecting from someone you call your dad, so analenga tu nasema labda ni makosa ama, you know, venye unajaribu kujustify. So the second time the dad does it, and the second time the dad goes to this girl's bedroom and she was dressing up. Alikuwa ametoka kuoga, and then she's so uncomfortable na baba yake anamuuliza unaogopa nini, si mimi ni baba yako. So this girl ikamsumbua sana no, and she told the dad to walk up ASAP. So ikawa ina happen yenye babake amechange to a person that this girl does not understand. The dad is doing things that are beyond human understanding because you're someone's dad. Kidogo babake akaanza kukuwa a frequent visitor in the girl's bedroom, and this time he raped her. She cried so much. This was so bad for her because this is your dad. We are not justifying rape. It doesn't matter who is raping. We are not rape apologists, but this is your dad. He just raped you, and this is someone you trust. This is someone that gave you life, basically, and is doing so much harm to you. This girl tells the mom that evening that dad raped me, and the mom beat her so bad. And accused her of lying, accused her of wanting to break the family apart. So she decides, okay, let me just keep quiet. Let me think of what to do. And na hiyo time kuna lockdown, kuna whatevers, so hakuna venye unaweza toka, and then family setting yao hakuna venye unaweza toka kwa gate without permission kutoka kwa nyumba because they have watchmen and security guards. So she has to tolerate all this bullshit, and then the next time the dad comes to the room, rapes her again, and then this becomes a trend. Like the whole pandemic time, kutoka March to I don't know whatever month, schools resumed from September of 2020. So you can imagine this is something that has been going on for the longest time, and she didn't even have an access to internet. She didn't have a phone because they took it away because they thought she was going to tell people, and hiyo itaribu family. You know this traditional village mentality. And this girl has been suffering in silence, and she can't wait for schools to open because she needs to go back. She needs to get a break from all this. And then the worst part, the dad is HIV positive. The parents are HIV positive. So number one, she has been infected with HIV. Number two, she has chances of getting so many other STDs. Number 3, she could get pregnant. Number 4, this is going to ruin her head. This is going to traumatize her because it's coming from family and she has no one to run to. That story shook me because why would your dad is supposed to defend you at all times. What happens if the parents are the ones that are causing you harm? And this girl repeatedly told her mom, dad is harassing me, dad is raping me, dad is touching me, dad is doing so many inappropriate things. And the mom always bet her. So ilifika point sasa amenyamaza, amezoea, hii imekuwa trend. Inafika place unajua hii ndo masaa ya dad ya kunirape, hii ndo masaa ya dad kufanya hizi vitu. And this was so bad. Oh my God, that story traumatized me, because why would someone do that? Why would anyone rape someone? Why would you force your way into someone? I think some things were supposed to be consensual. Why do you have to force your way? Hata nimesikia kuna people that rape kids. Hata sikusikia, I've seen it. Let me tell you of another story. I was in, I think, class 1 or class 2, and I used to hang out at my friend's place. Tulikuwa tunachezanga na hizo kalungulungu. And then parents wake hawakuanga home, so the only person mwenye alikuanga home, I think, ni the cousin or the uncle. I barely remember. So we in the same class with this girl, class 1 or 2, sikumbuki vizuri. So tumeenda kucheza. So tukicheza, the uncle calls us, akatuambia hebu kujeni. Akaniambia mimi nikae hapo, anaenda na huyo demu wapi, sijui kuchuna mandizi ama kufanya nini. You know, at that time brain ni ndogo, ufikiri outside the box. So nikashindwa, na kwani wamekaaje kuchuna hizo? So I rushed through their direction, and oh my God, I've never forgotten that scene. I've never gotten over whatever I saw. This person was lying on this girl. He was mercilessly raping her, and then she had shit on the area. So mi nilikuwa nashindwa hii ni nini. So I rushed home, because home kwetu ilikuwa karibu. Nikamwambia mamangu, guy, nani amelalia nani, I won't mention names, let's call her Nancy, and let's call the uncle, the cousin, Peter. So I'm like, mom, Peter amelalia Nancy, hadi Nancy amepoop. So my mom definitely knew what that was. So tukakimbia, kaniambia ebu, she called someone. So tukakimbia to that place, and my mom found the uncle, and my mom was so furious. Aki mama yangu alichapa huyo kijana. Mamangu alimchapa. My mom got so physical because she was so furious. Why would you do that? Why are you forcing your way into a child? Nini? Mamangu alikasirika. Amekasirika vibaya sana. So they had to rush the child to the hospital, and then wakuje sasa nyumbani. And then the thing with these rapes in the village, lazima ikuange tu covered up, ati juu this is family, we don't want to ruin our reputation, watu watatuona aje. And then this is at the cost of someone who has been hurt. This is at the cost of someone who has been raped. This is at the cost of the victim. And then mimi nilikuwa najuanga vitu kama hizo zikihappen, this person has to go to prison for life, because this person has to go to prison, this person has to suffer their consequences, this person has to be punished without mercy whatsoever. So this is what happened. This person was not arrested. Hiyo matter ilikuwa covered in the family like nothing happened. Mimi ilikuwa imenidisturb. Imagine I think as a 5-year or a 6-year-old, and you're seeing these things. Guy, mimi hata sijui dem akoaje. I think hata imemu-affect mentally. I think, to grow up and lost touch, lost communication. I don't know how she is. I really hope she got over all that. I really hope she's okay. Don't trust anyone with your child. Hata baba ya mtoto, don't trust them with your child. I don't know what gets over people. I don't know watu wanakuanga wanafikiria nini kufanya some things. Mimi nimeona. There was a time I went to visit my sister in Nairobi, and the neighbor next door raped his child. Imagine, he raped his child, a 6-month-old. Hadi nashindwa, huyu ameona nini kwa mtoto? This is a child. And huyu mswe aliambia wife, ati enda utununulie kuku leo, nitabaki hapa na mtoto. And hiyo ni one of those times yenye mtu decide kuwa treat. So amemtuma place mbali. amemtuma place mbali aende kuku. Kumbe amebaki akiforce his way into his child. So neighbors wamesikia mtoto amelia, wakasema this is not normal, hapana. So they rushed to open mlango, wanapata baba. Kai, what is it with people? What is it with rapists? Nini unaonanga kwa mtu, unaona ati unafaa kugo, unafaa tu kumrape, unafaa ku force your way? Nini unaonanga, especially what do you see in children, what do you see in women, what do you see in girls? Inye you don't want to seek their consent, you just have to do things your own way. Kwani are you sick in the head? Nini mbaya na wewe? I've ever had this experience. Actually, I've never talked about it. Nishaienda kuvisit mtu, a relative. I went to visit a relative, and this relative alikuwa anajaribu, ni kama anataka you get, they are trying to force their way, they are trying to be all touchy, ni kama they want to kiss me, they want to do so many things. And I was like, yo, I respect you so much, what are you trying to do? Halafu anaanza, and then he got mad at me, he doesn't even talk to me. Nilikuwa nashangaa ni mbaya na watu. Unaona mboga, you seeing someone, yani hata relatives, yani hawana shame. Unapata mtu hadi, the other time I heard of a story in our hometown. This guy ni mwenda wazimu, by the way. He raped his shosh. Imagine, he raped his shosh. Okay. Na shosh ndo amemlea, shosh ndo amekuwa na msee mpaka hiyo time maybe aligonjeka can get mad. Hata kama ni wenda wazimu. Speaking of wenda wazimu, niliona mwenda wazimu mwanamke around our area alikuwa pregnant. She's pregnant actually, and nilikuwa sure this is not from a mwenda wazimu mwenzake. This is from a guy that is very okay in the head, but he decided to force his way through. He decided to force his way into this woman. I think we should be considerate. So ingine tukae tunajiuliza, hiki tunafanya nini, what are the repercussions, what will happen in the future? Because some things unafanya zitakuja kuaffect your entire generation. Your children start suffering for things they don't know about. Your grandchildren suffer for things they don't know about. Juu wewe you decided to make decisions zenye zilikuwa mbaya. Kama ni bibi unataka si utafute bibi. Mbona why would you do that? Honestly, why would you do that? Aki, this is a sick world and I'm so tired. I'm so sick of all these things. And if these things have happened to you, there are people even that drag girls in the club and wanawa rape. There are people that drag people at other places and they rape them. Ujali umse. Wengine hata they are so sick and they don't care. Ati juu wewe ukipatia ugonjwa yako hukujua, so you. Honestly, that's so sick, that's so screwed up. We should do better as individuals. We should live in a world where we feel free, in a world where we feel safe. See ati kama ati sahi siwezi toka in my house in the evening because my biggest fear is being raped. Naona kuna mtoto ataniona and maybe, we need to feel safe. Girls need to feel safe. Women need to feel safe. You don't have to force your way. You don't have to rape people. Si wanawake ni wengi huku nje. Si kuna watu, they are selling the kuch. So you just go buy it. Badala ukuje uforce mtu, umrape. So guys, honestly, we should do better as humans. No, hakuna kitu mzuri in this world kama humanity. Don't do things to people ati unajua, ati mtu ni mwenda wazimu hawajui. Mtu, I don't know, mnafikiria aje. Mimi sijui nini nakuanga in the mind of a rapist. One day I'll share a story. I'm not just ready to share it to the world right now, but maybe in my next video, because I think I've kind of gotten over it. But just be cautious. Be cautious. And I just hope our pedophiles watakuja kulearn. Niliona something somewhere, dead pedophiles won't reoffend. I think these people should just be castrated. Wanafaa wateswe, wanatolewa nail by nail, wanafaa kufanyiwa many awful things, because these are people that don't even deserve to live. These are people that don't deserve anything good in this life. They are people that don't deserve anything life has to offer, because these are people that go about ruining people's lives. Okay, this topic is so sensitive for me. This topic is so hurtful. But I decided I need to talk about this. And I know a lot of you people are going through these traumas. Maybe at some point you were drugged, at some point as a child you were raped. Maybe at some point as a child you were sexually harassed, assaulted, defiled, whatever, man. I want to tell you, you're not alone and you're going to be okay. This is the worst thing for me to tell you, but I just hope it gets better with time. One day it will be the last thing you remember. I don't know what to tell you, but you're not alone. And I just hope you get over this. I just hope you forgive yourself. And it wasn't your fault. It wasn't your fault. It wasn't your fault. It was never your fault. So don't blame yourself. Just forgive yourself for thinking that you're the bad person. Naomba, in this generation yetu, unajua this is a new generation, si kama our parents, our uncles, our grandparents, venye wana cover up these villains, wana cover up hawa watu wanafanya vitu mbaya. I just hope ukiona vitu kama hizo zina happen, report and support the victim, talk to them, be with them, show concern, support them in whatever way you can, because I can tell you from experience, it's never easy. It's never. Hata unaweza kaa 30 years na hata usisahau hata how it was, where it happened, how it was, you know. So watu pia wasikwambia ati ili happen kitambo, you should not talk about it. Ili happen kitambo, unafaa kuwa umeget over. You know, watu wanakuanga na opinions kama vitu kama hizo hazijawapenia, ndio utasikianga mtu class 1 na uja get over saa hiyo 20. Shut the fuck up. You don't know what happened to me. You don't know how I survive. You don't know how I live with myself. You don't know the things I go through. So to you, I hope you get better, man, and I'm with you. I'm praying for you, and I just hope with time, someday, hata kama ita take 60 years, man, you'll be okay. And it was never your fault. Forgive yourself. It was never your fault. Don't blame yourself. Kabisa, don't. I'm getting so emotional about the whole thing, and I just hope I've helped someone, and I hope you feel better, and I hope you get better. Yeah. And guys, that's it for today. I'm getting so emotional. I'm actually going to cry in the next few minutes, because this has not been easy to talk about, honestly. See you next time. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Bye guys. Love you.